Hi and welcome to the Property Show, your preferred real estate partner. On our Property Pick of the Week, we feature an exclusive gated community set in a serene environment ready for occupation. The expert segment, we take a closer look at the new construction laws on affordable housing. At Home with Nancy knocks at another door as we engage the excitement of home ownership, a must-watch. Find out how Orange and Kenya Power enhance customer experience. The accessory spot highlights ways to touch up your space with glass. As always, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. There is something for everyone. Today we explore a gated community, Syotani Villas, a project in Syokimau, ready for occupation. Thank you so much for having us and karibu sana on the show. Give us an overview of this project.
Syokimau is a fast-growing area. The cost of land has really gone up. Nowadays, a plot 50 by 100 goes for a range of 6 million. It's a commercial plot. Residential go between a range of 4 to 6. Yeah, that's all about Syokimau. Depending
where it is.
Yes.
What are you offering at Syotani Villas?
Syotani Villas, we're offering maisonette, the 4-bedroom, all ensuite. We also have an understudy area. Among the selling features of the Syotani Villa is the 11 units gated community. Already, as we are talking, we've been able to sell 8 of them. We have a Karua paved parking. We have enhanced the main road. We have done part of the tarmacking ourselves. But again, also the county government of Machakos have come up with the tarmacking of all the roads in Syokimau.
So this road all the way to the main road will be tarmacked?
Yes, to be tarmacked.
Wow.
Apart from that, we have enhanced our security. We have done a perimeter wall. We have electric fence. We have a razor wire. So our security totally has been well taken care of.
What about other features like water, sewer? Where is that coming from?
Sewer is provided by Machakos County Government, but again, we have done our own septic tank.
For each unit?
Yes, for every unit. Also, our water is off-plan, meaning that it's not from within. We get it from our neighbor.
Is this one completed?
It isn't complete, but it's already done about 95%. We are just now doing the painting in the house inside. Yeah.
Why did you have 2 color schemes outside?
What we decided is that we give those guys who bought the chance to paint whatever they wanted from the outside.
Ah.
Yeah, the color scheme initially, this was a color scheme right here. But after some time, some other people decided to use cream. Yeah.
And I like the Mazera stone.
Yes, what we did, you know, the part of the externals, we really did Mazeras. We realized most of the people tend to ask, why can't you have something unique? Yeah, we are used to this other normal stuff, so we had to go for it. We have a Karua paved driveways. Also, we have tarmacked pathways.
Oh, yes, for the children.
Yes. Also, we have an ample playground for the kids.
Yes.
Every house has a playing area of a name. Behind it, you can see we have a DSQ. It has a kitchenette and a toilet.
A DSQ ready for 1 person or 2? 1,
even 2 can share.
After you exit, who is going to manage this project?
We have formed a company which will be doing the management. Individual person will be entitled to 1 share. So they'll be making decisions on how to go about the management of the process.
When do you expect this to be completed?
At the end of the year, all the units will be complete.
Wow. And where next from here?
We already doing some other houses in the river. They're about 90% done. The first show house will be available from the first week of November. It's not a maisonette this time. We have done a duplex.
Oh.
Yeah.
Asante sana Kariuki.
You're welcome.
And congratulations. This is such a beautiful project.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Syotani Villas is located 19 kilometers from Nairobi Central Business District, approximately 5 minutes drive from Syokimau train station. Schools within the area include Syokimau Blessed Assurance Academy, Mount Sinai School, among others. For all health matters, hospitals such as the Aga Khan University Hospital, Mater Hospital are there to serve you. Shopping centers close by include the Gateway Mall with all major banks included. Syotani Villas is an exclusive gated community located in Syokimau, offering an urban setting. The development comprises of 11 units of 4 bedrooms. Each unit boasts spacious spaces, all of which are tastefully finished, sitting on 1/8 of an acre. Accommodation for the townhouses include spacious lounge opening to a front yard, fireplace, dining area, lobby area, kitchen with pantry, utility area on the backyard, visitors' cloakroom, extra storage room, an ensuite guest room, mahogany doors, particle drawers and wardrobes, large windows to allow in natural light, PVC ceilings that are termite resistant, and detached servants' quarter. Mazzara staircase leading to the first floor containing a multi-purpose room that can be used as a children's bedroom, family room, or a reading area, first and second bedroom all en suite with wardrobes, a spacious master bedroom en suite with balcony, spacious washroom, particle wardrobes, study room, and common bathroom. Salient features include perimeter wall with electric fencing, cobble-paved paths, off-plan water system, 24-hour man gate, sewer treatment plant, street lighting, landscape gardens, and parking for 2. The price for the units range from 13 million to 50 million Kenya shillings, with an investment return of between 50,000 Kenya shillings to 70,000 Kenya shillings per month.
We revisit some of the hottest properties available in the market.
Set upon the Athi Plains lies a gated community, the Riverine. It offers a tranquil living in a suburban home away from the hustle and bustle of the city. The development comprises of 151 townhouses, each sitting on 1/8 of an acre, and 60 apartments of 2 and 3 bedrooms. Accommodation for the townhouses include lounge opening to the backyard, high ceiling in the lounge, dining area with large window to allow in natural light, wrought iron window designs, fully fitted modern kitchen with a wall unit, visitors' cloakroom, an ensuite guest room with wall bracket light fittings, wardrobes and large window to allow in natural light, a spacious staircase leading to the first floor containing family room with a balcony and fitted with Kitengela glass for aesthetic purposes, first and second bedroom all en suite with wardrobes, a spacious master bedroom en suite with walk-in closet, balcony, bathtub and shower, 2 parking bays and large manicured lawns. King's Distinction, the 2015 Africa Property Award winner, located in Hurlingham along Batchens Lane, is accessible via Owings Coddick Road, Marcus Garvey Road or George Padmore Road. The property, offering pure luxury, comprises of 48 apartments of 3 bedroom each, standing on 2,500 square feet. Accommodation includes spacious living area and spacious balcony, visitors' cloakroom, kitchen with a utility area and pantry, dining areas, recessed ceilings with designer skylights, cable internet ready, spacious hallways, all bedrooms en suite with inbuilt wardrobes, master bedroom en suite with a jacuzzi, and security is enhanced with mahogany doors in all rooms. The Paddocks, Karen, is conveniently located on 3D Lane, 16 kilometers southwest of Nairobi city center, and comprises of 10 rustic homes within a gated community, with first-class facilities offering a superior lifestyle. The accommodations include, on the ground floor, 1 guest bedroom en suite, spacious lounge, fitted kitchen breakfast area, study room, large terrace with open fireplace leading to the gardens, and 2 detached servants' quarters. On the first floor, 1 master ensuite bedroom, 3 bedrooms and a family room with a fireplace, and large open terrace with railing overlooking gardens.
Each week, we explore ideal properties available in the market. Next, customer experience changes with Orange.
The Nairobi International Trade Fair is the largest in the East African region. It is a 7-day event held at Jamhuri Park Showground from late September to early October. It opened on Monday 28th September and closed this Sunday 4th October at Jamhuri Park Showground. This year's theme was Enhancing Technology in Agriculture and Industry for Food Security and National Growth. Orange was among the key exhibitors at this year's Nairobi International Trade Fair, showcasing various products and services, with some of these being on offer. The platform allowed the direct interaction with customers who gave instant feedback. The trade fair goes to show that ICTs are key for global change.
This year, the Nairobi Trade Fair 2015, Orange has decided to come and showcase the products for maximum visibility and also sell to wananchi from all walks of life from Kenya to be able to enjoy the Orange offers and also know what we sell as an Orange company. At Orange, we offer great offers. Most of them are phone devices. We are all aware of our famous Kaduda phone. We are actually selling it here at 999 shillings. Apart from that, we also have a variety of phones ranging from Alcatel, Nokia, Samsung phones, from low-end to high-end, depending on what the wananchi wants. And then we also offer data solutions for both business clientele and families and residents. For example, we have the Flybox, which can be used by the business clientele or even the home users, whereby you can connect using the cable or Wi-Fi, and you can share the connection up to 10 people. The good thing about the Flybox, it has high speeds of up to 21 Mbps, and also you can share the connection through wireless connection. We also have mobile Wi-Fi, whereby you can walk around with the router, which is called a Domino. It can also accommodate up to 10 users. The advantage of it is it's portable and you can walk around with it wherever you are. If you are a traveler and you are used to being in the internet throughout, Domino is the best offer for you. The reason why we encourage customers to come at the stand is because Orange, as we are all aware, we have the fastest 3G network, so our products are quite of high quality with very high speeds. And then also we offer products ranging from as low as 999 with our famous Karua to whatever type of product the customer wants, depending on their needs. We also offer great customer service. You call our 100 number and the phone is picked immediately and you are sorted out. So we encourage all wananchi to visit our stand so that they can experience the customer journey and our products.
Visit an Orange outlet in your neighborhood for more information. Coming up, the accessory spot. Whether you enjoy using glass to bring in the morning sun or 100 other purposes, glass can be a piece of art when touching up your home interiors. Here are some valuable ways to brighten your homes with glass. First, glass brings in light naturally to your home, and it can be used to brighten and enhance views. Windows that have expansive glass take advantage of views. Glass is a miracle worker for reflecting light and illuminating surfaces. Secondly, glass furniture, tables, chairs, mirrors, the list is endless. Glass tabletops in dining rooms and home offices give a sophisticated and executive styling to your interiors. Pair glass with wood, leather, and metals to bring the materials together beautifully in your furniture. Thirdly, if you want to add sleek and modern details, add glass to your wet areas such as kitchens and bathrooms. In addition, consider glass as a divider wall between a master bedroom area and a master bathroom. Glass block too can let light through and keep ample privacy at the same time. Lastly, you can be connected with your exterior by using wide glass furniture interiors to transform the outdoor space. If you want to use glass in small or large quantities, your space will benefit either way. From the kitchen to your accessories, glass is beautiful all the way.
We have had to develop a lot of different products to survive in the marketplace, and also because we've been exploring the possibilities of our medium. Well, we have sort of three main product ranges. We have the blown glassware, which is your vases and drinking cups and jugs and plates, etc., etc. So things that you would use inside your house or hotel or wherever. We call it tableware. We have lighting, which is chandeliers, standing lights, desk lamps, from a giant 1.2-ton chandelier to a single hanging pendant. We have something called dalle de verre, which is glass in concrete, which is more of a medium than a product, actually, because we can make many things out of it. So that's what we make most of our furniture out of. We also do windows, panels out of it. It's a very strong, chunky technique. It's glass blocks casted into a concrete matrix, perhaps like this table. Then we have other kind of products that we do, like things like what I call funky fencing, which is screen work. It's a combination of wrought iron and glass work. We also do sculptural work. Prime material is recycled scrap glass. So the building industry in this country uses a lot of glass in your windows, and if they cut a piece out of a window pane, the small piece that's left, it's easier to throw it away than to try and reuse it in a smaller window. It's not the main expense of the work that we do. It's actually incredibly cheap scrap glass. The expense that we have is in the fuel and in the skills that are required to repurpose it. There's the core business of blowing, which also incorporates then casting. So we'll make the blocks, the elements of our dalle de verre in the furnace room, and then there'll be another team will take over once those come out of the oven. Then they will use those blocks and cut or put them together in a pattern however they want to make the panels or tables or chairs or whatever it is they're doing. Well, there's several things, but the first thing is probably adding an element of unique beauty into your residence or life. So the price that you will pay for one of our pieces that you will then enjoy for your entire life, to watch the play of light that will improve your well-being, actually, what price that? The uniqueness is another thing. The fact that we're kind of unique in what we do globally, insofar as we combine all of the disciplines together. We're Kenyan, 100%. It's recycled, so it's all eco-friendly, green. You don't have to worry that you're destroying the planet in any way. In fact, you're doing it a favor. So it kind of ticks all the boxes. Most of what we make is bespoke, so I will have a personal relationship with my client. I like to know what they want, what they like, what colors they like, what the decor in their house is like, you know, who they are, really, so that then I can give them something that they will be happy with. You will, after all, be, in the case of a panel or a larger piece, a chandelier, be living with it for, you know, quite a number of years. So it's very important to me that my clients are delighted with what I give them.
If you have that special piece and would like to feature it on our show, call on us. Coming up, expert segment, Kenya Power, At Home with Nancy, Property Gallery, and much, much more. Don't go away. Up next, we engage an expert on the new construction laws and the effects on affordable housing.
There are different laws that govern the construction of real estate in the country. So you're talking about developers and also real estate investors having to pay money to the different bodies that govern real estate development in Kenya. So you're talking about NEMA, you're talking about Nairobi City County, you're also talking about levies paid to the National Construction Authority. Okay, and other bodies that exist. Now, with the new reduced construction laws, we're talking about the Nairobi City County Finance Bill, or the proposed bill for 2015, that talks about reducing the rate at which the permits are gotten from the city county, which currently stand between 1 to 1.5%. However, what the new bill proposes is that they want a fixed rate which stands at 0.5%, which is quite a good reduction from the 1.5% if you also consider the amount of money that is spent in construction going up to the millions of shillings. In the recent past, we've seen a lot of developers shy away based on the fact that the cost of construction is actually high. However, with the proposed bill and the fact that the reduction will come into play, means that the developers will be able to supply properties that suit the demand that exists. And at the same time, what we're looking at is the key issue, especially in Kenya, is on affordable housing. The common mwananchi, are they able to afford the properties that are coming into the market? Based on the fact that there is a very low supply of properties in the market, the fact that the construction costs have reduced, it means that more units will be available in the market that will be able to satisfy the demand that exists, or at least try as much as possible to match up to the needs of the Kenyan citizens looking for property. Well, the fact that the law has not yet come into play is still at the bill stage. What we foresee is the fact that a lot of investor confidence will come into the market, especially from the diaspora market. The thing about the diaspora market, they're in economies that actually do much better than the Kenyan market, and they're able to access capital at a much cheaper rate compared to someone who's a local investor. Now, with the new law, what we're looking at is a myriad of benefits for the diaspora market based on the fact that now they're able to invest even larger sums of money into the market and get even a higher return. Now, with the reduction of the construction costs and the fact that they're able to access capital at a much cheaper rate, it means that they will be able to get a higher return on investment. There are laws that exist currently that affect the real estate market in a positive way and also in a negative way. Now, what I'd probably focus on is on the positive, based on the fact that this actually gives hope also to investors. If you're talking about, for example, the real estate investment trusts that is governed by the Capital Markets Authority, this is a body that is formed that can be able to invest in real estate in this country, and it came about in 2013. What this means, especially for a trust, is that they're also exempt from taxation. You're talking about the capital gains tax, VAT, also stamp duty on each transfer of property, whether you're buying, which is a plus, considering this amount of money or taxation is actually quite high. So the law governing real estate investment trust is actually quite beneficial on the fact that a lot of investors can actually get together and even form the real estate investment trust and also get into real estate development. What we also notice is that a lot of the huge developments that exist in the Kenyan market were mainly governed by the government itself, but it's now moved also to the private sector, so there's a lot of accessibility as well. Now, as Lamudi, we're able to relay this information on our platform about the availability of these properties, working with the developer and also relaying this information to the ready market that exists. So if you're a seller and you're looking to access a market that already exists, we're able to get this data for you based on the searches that we have on our site.
With the new construction laws, we expect affordable housing to increase. We'll be right back with Kenya Power.
We are focusing on three things: slum electrification, street lighting, and last mile. But we are also educating customers of energy efficiency. And since the company is going paperless, we have also decided to register people to give us their contacts so that they can get the right bills. Here, basically what we are educating people is about energy saving measures on all the equipment in the house: the kettle, the iron box, and all the appliances in the house. But on slum electrification, the project is under GPOBA, Global Partnership Output Based, This is a partnership between Kenya Power and World Bank under the Energy Sector Recovery Project. And the aim was to get safer power, reliable, in people settlement scheme. Now when we say people settlement scheme, it doesn't have to be just slums. Any village where people stay together, we call it connected under this program. Now the customer needs only to pay 1,160 shillings to be connected, which doesn't have to be paid upfront. It can be paid when the customer vents. Now the other thing that we are focusing on is street lighting. As you can see right now, most of the roads are being lit. There is a program under the Kenya Power, the Ministry of Energy and the county government that is running at the moment. It started in Nairobi and it has been done in Mombasa, Nyeri and Kisumu. Kisumu started like 2 weeks ago. Now what is happening in the project is that we are changing the lighting to concrete poles and LED lights. And the purpose is just to make sure that the economy runs 24 hours. This is according to Vision 2030. The other project that we are running with is Last Mile, and it's supposed to benefit 314,000 customers across all the 47 counties and 290 constituencies. They are identified 5,320 transformers, and in this project customers will pay 15,000 shillings. The other thing that we needed to inform our customers is about Power Alert. This is a new product that we have come up so that we inform customers of where we have power shutdowns. And we need customers to register with their location so that it can actually tell us if we are shutting down that area. The customer will receive on SMS or email the information about the area. And since we are also going paperless, we want as many customers to register for e-bill. So currently we are registering customers live here. You give us information about your name, your email address, your mobile number, your account number, so that we are able to send your bill on SMS or on your email. As you can see, Kenya Power stands to give the customer the best experience in reliability and affordable electricity.
Martha gets up early for another working day. Nakama Tony, she has to make her way. Huko Kisumu, the nets are almost ready. Kazi kwenye lines is going real steady. Na huko Pwani, there's business to be done, both for Mama Amina and for John. Ingawaji wakati mwingine, things don't always work out the way we want them to. Tunajua just how hard it is to work in the dark of night. But the future's looking brighter, of that you can be sure. Popote ulipo nchini Kenya na chochote ufanyacho, you can be sure Kenya Power is there. Working hard, just like you. Kenyans supply the energy. We supply the power.
Visit Kenya Power for more information. At Home with Nancy conversation continues. Today we are hosted by Susie on her home ownership journey, her best moments, and what she'll do differently today.
Hi Mudhani, how are you?
Very well.
Welcome home.
Asante sana. What a beautiful home, Susie. I can't believe how it came out so well.
As you remember, we wanted a home where we could settle, you know, with my husband and our children. So we wanted something that would be really long-term, something that would see us through to even when the children have their own children. Having looked around, I just couldn't find anything that I really liked, because either we'd like the house, but we wouldn't be happy with the garden, and just many little things. So at some point we decided, let's build. And that's the point at which I came to see you. And remember, I was very specific, Mudhoni.
Yes.
I told you, Mudhoni, I want land in Runda. And please, do not find me a nice piece of land, even in Muthaiga. I want to be in Runda. I was very specific. And what I loved about you, and I think everybody should come to Mudhoni when they're looking for land.
Wow.
Because you didn't waste time. You know, you went out, you did your research. I think you came back in about 2 weeks and you said, I've got some plots of land, let's go and see them. We went to see them. I think we saw about three pieces of land. Yeah. They were very nice, but I didn't like the fact that they were in a very new part of Runda. So I was a little bit worried about the undeveloped parts and what would that look like now when our house was ready and then there's construction all around us. I wasn't too happy about that. And I love the fact that it didn't faze you. Yeah. You said, okay, Susie, and you went off and you continued. And I remember the day when you called me and you said, I found the perfect piece of land.
The perfect piece of land.
And we came here to look at the land. And even before we entered, I just fell in love with it because first and foremost, it was surrounded by neighbors who were already living here. So I knew that once we build, we're not going to have construction around us. Yeah. And of course, when we walked onto the land, I couldn't believe it. It was just so beautiful. And I just actually remember thinking that God had kept this piece of land for us. I really felt that strongly because I couldn't understand how could this piece of land just be sitting there and nobody else had bought it. So, you know, it was perfect.
After buying the land, talk to us through the steps of identifying the architect, making sure that they've caught the dream you had of building the kind of house you wanted, because this is not just any house, this is a real beautiful home.
What we did is my husband knew a particular architect that he wanted to use, and we had the design in mind. We already knew that we wanted a Cape Dutch, so we really wanted somebody who would execute it, you know, beautifully. We went to see this architect that he knew, and he was unfortunately not able to do it for us because he said he was very busy. He was doing a lot of big projects. And he said, I'm going to give you somebody who will be able to give your house the attention that it needs. So he sent us to the architect that we ended up using. And she was a lady, which was really, really nice. And immediately we met her for the first time. I knew it was going to work because she was so warm and she just caught our vision. So we didn't have a hard time like trying to explain our ideas, and we had a lot of like pictures and visuals, so we just showed it to her. And any architect worth their salt, in all honesty, knows what a Cape Dutch is, and a Cape Dutch has a very simple style and it's very clean lines.
But very unique.
But very unique. You find them in South Africa.
Yes,
actually.
a lot.
In Cape Town. So she was able to catch the vision, and she went off to her office and started drawing and called us in a couple of weeks later with the drawings.
And you just loved it and you said, let's go ahead.
Absolutely.
And what about the technical team to support her?
She helped us because then we needed to get the contractor, we needed to bring on a QS on board, and she basically took me through the steps. And the first thing we did was to identify a contractor, and we identified several contractors. And what we did is she took me round. She was called Anastasia, actually, Stash. And Stash took me round to different contractors' sites. So we went to see their work. So we went through the tendering process as well. As you're well aware, even when you tender, it's not necessarily the person who comes in with the lowest price. There are other factors that you take into consideration. And the contractor that we ended up choosing had built a beautiful home in Karen. After we picked the contractor, she also helped me to pick the rest of the team.
The day you break ground, after that is when challenges begin. Who supervised the project for you?
I remember telling Stash, I said, look, we need to be very specific in your drawings because I don't want us to break walls and I don't want us to waste time. She was so conscious of my being very meticulous about things. And once we got onto the ground, she's the one who was managing everything, you know, as the architect. And she genuinely kept everybody in time. They told me that this would take a year, and actually we came in a week under.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. And we never broke a single wall.
Wow, great.
Yes.
So you were within the budget.
We were within budget, we were within time, and we never fought with my contractor. But I'll be honest, I micromanaged this project. I used to drop my children off to school in the morning, and then I'd come to site. And in the evening, I drop them off. As they start doing their homework, I come back again. I basically was on site twice a day because I wanted to follow the progress. And again, because I was taking to heart what you had said about breaking walls, I figured it's better to follow the progress on a daily basis Because that way, if we have to change anything,
It's not
you're just
too late.
changing it by day. Because
Yeah.
once the walls start going up, surprisingly, it actually does go up quite quickly. Yes, I actually enjoyed the process very much.
And who helped you with your gardens?
I was my landscape architect, and I did my garden with the help of, there was a gentleman just down the road. He was called Bernard, and we used to jump in the car with Bernard, and we'd go and we'd stop on the roadside and we'd pick flowers, and then we'd come and I'd bring them to him and he'd help me plant them. It was really as simple as that.
There are so many people today who are looking to build their houses, but they are so scared. What advice would you give them as they start this journey?
What I would tell them is spend a lot of time in your preparation, because honestly, we spent a lot of time in the preparation. I think sometimes it's because you're so eager and you're so excited, you want to rush into it. You can't rush into it. For example, when you're picking your contractor, it has to be somebody who understands you and you understand them and you get on. So choose your team carefully, because these people, you're going to be with them for a whole year and they need to understand you.
What about finance? How would you advise somebody out there how to manage their finance during construction?
Well, that's very, very important. Personally, the financing came from our own reserves. And what people need to do is, whether you're financing your home from your own reserves or whether you're going to go and borrow money, it's even more important that you keep to your timelines, because what happens is once you start construction, you don't want to stop, because if you stop, your contractor is going to hit you with penalties and all sorts of things. Again, it's about planning. You have to have your financing in place, because once you start, it's unbelievable how quickly the process unravels.
Thank you. Let's see the house.
Modoni, so this is the lounge where we've been sitting, and you can see we wanted something large so that when we're entertaining, there's enough space and enough room. And as you can see, it flows onto the veranda on either side, and again, that was with entertaining in mind, and it flows into the dining room. I wanted an open space.
Isn't it too large now that you're just you and your husband?
Absolutely not, because soon there'll be grandchildren. So this whole place will be filled with grandchildren, not only my grandchildren, my sisters too. And Modoni, this is my kitchen.
Wow, I like the yellow.
Do you like the yellow?
Yes,
I wanted something really happy, and yellow is a really happy color, isn't it?
I think it contrasts very well with the white.
With the white. I wanted a white kitchen, and as you can see, this is a large kitchen.
Very large.
And that was very specific because I wanted to be able to, when I'm entertaining, it really works well, because we are able to just have all the cooking that we need to do. By the way, I have another stove outside. So like we can cook easily for 20 here. By the way, this weekend for my party, we're going to be cooking here. And
For over 60 people?
I have 60 women coming over.
Wow.
But we will be able to handle it all here.
Wow.
And that was the idea. So now we're upstairs.
I like the wrought iron as well.
You do?
Yes.
That was done by a roadside guy from Ruaka.
Wow.
Oh, Modoni, this is my sacred space. This really is the favorite part of this house for me, because I genuinely spend most of my time here in the evening, and people don't disturb me here. And finally, this is the master. As you can see, the colors are very neutral.
Yes.
I wanted something very soothing, because really at the end of the day, when you've had a hard day of work, you want a space that's just very soothing, and that's why I picked these colors. And this is my little veranda.
This is where you just sit down and have your breakfast?
Modoni, this is another little favorite spot. Wow. I like to come here just to pray and to think and to plan my day.
Wow.
I enjoyed the building experience so much, so I decided to take it one step further. So I'm actually now building some flats in Kitengela. So Tony Thimango has designed those. The first meeting we had was at Java in Gigiri, and I told him, Tony, I want to do this, and you're going to help me put the team together. And one afternoon later, he went, he put a team together. Now we've hit the ground and we're building these flats. We're halfway there, actually.
Wow.
We're almost done. Kitengela Terraces.
Well done, girl.
Yes.
As Susie puts it, it takes one day at a time. If you'd like to share your home ownership journey and inspire somebody, call on us and we'll be at your doorstep. Coming up, the Property Gallery with a selection of properties and plots available in the market.
Kitengela Terraces, a gated community comprising of exquisite 40 units, 2-bedroom apartments in a lavish and tranquil environment in Milimani area in Kitengela town with an access road right opposite. Salient features include spacious lounge cum dining, balcony, fitted kitchen with pantry open to Dobie area, state-of-the-art finishes, sewer connection, borehole, standby generator, solar water heating, perimeter wall with electric fencing and a guardhouse, ample parking space and adequate visitors parking. The price guide for these apartments is 6.5 million Kenya shillings. For investment, expected rental income is 30,000 Kenya shillings per month. Riverside Mansion. A contemporary design development, Riverside Mansion is located 5 kilometers from the Nairobi Central Business District off Riverside Drive. Accommodation includes open-plan lounge with a dining area, 3 balconies, fitted kitchen with a walk-in pantry, wooden parquet flooring, built-in hand basin, 3 bathrooms, 1-bedroom ensuite, master ensuite, bedrooms have shared washroom, and spacious inbuilt wardrobes. Common amenities include manned security with perimeter walls with razor wire, landscape gardens, and ample Cabro-paved parking. The price guide for this convenient apartment is 30 million Kenya shillings for the 4-bedroom apartment. If you're buying the unit as an investment, the rental income expected is 120,000 Kenya shillings per month. Longonot View Plots. Embrace these prime plots with panoramic view of Mount Longonot and Lake Naivasha. These plots are located 10 kilometers from Naivasha town on the scenic Mai Mahiu Road and 1.5 kilometers off the main Mai Mahiu Road opposite the main access road to Longonot's Gate. This property is ideal for a holiday home, weekend getaway, and small-scale horticulture. The price for 1/8 of an acre is 350,000 Kenya shillings and for 1/4 of an acre, 650,000 Kenya shillings. Optivan is pleased to settle you in a gated community with special value-added plots. Victory Gardens is a 10-minute drive from Kitengela town. The neighborhood is fully developed and set for immediate settlement. Victory Gardens neighbors high-end international and 8-for-4 curriculum schools. Value additions, electricity, gated community, internal maroon roads, children play area, commercial space, water connectivity, a caretaker on site, and tree planting.
If you'd like more information on this and other properties in the market, drop us an email and we'll be delighted to send you our listing. Stay connected with us on our social media pages and be the first to know upcoming developments. Thank you for watching The Property Show. We appreciate your feedback and welcome suggestions on topics you'd like us to address on our future shows. Next week, we explore an upcoming neighborhood perfect for your family as our interactive segment takes on another home ownership journey. Look out for the upcoming Kenya Homes Expo. That's it for today. See you next Sunday, same time, for yet another exciting show. There is something for everyone. Kwaheri!